Hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you. Hey, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Yes, hi Shirley McLean. I only see you over here today, but that's okay. You and I gotta rock together by ourselves. Hi, okay. Shirley McLean, how are you doing? Let's talk to you. Hello, how are you? Hello, BT. I hope you having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm glad you told me what day it was because I didn't know whether it was Wednesday or Thursday. Imprudential. Hello. Happy Wednesday to you. Gwendolyn Love, happy Wednesday to you. She's speaking to the chat as well. May May, hey May May. Essie Thompson, Essie Thompson, come on up. You have won the grand prize, Essie Thompson. Y'all know my birthday tomorrow. I start celebrating around about the 3rd. So y'all been hearing about my birthday since the 3rd. Yes, Queen is here in the house. Hey, Queen. No, that's Sandra saying hi to Queen. All right, Nosy Rosie Graham. Hey, waving back at you too, Nosy Rosie Graham. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, y'all, bro, coming home Monday. I went in his room today and he was normal today. Lord, that brain something else gonna be tripping me out. I went in the room. He told me something. How come you just coming up here all late today? Because I didn't get in there like about 11 or 12 today. But yeah, I was so happy. I said, bro, you back, bro, you back. He talking about where I been. I ain't been nowhere. He just didn't know what I mean. Mentally, he was gone. He didn't understand that. Anyway, Constant Abram, hello. Jesse Lewis, hello. Oh, okay, y'all. Sometime hopefully this stuff won't freeze up on me today, man. I don't. Woo wee. Liddell, coming on up, Liddell, come on up here. Come on up in this room, Liddell, come on up. Hey, Nosy Rosie Graham. Yeah, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, y'all remember the robot? They used to call my baby sister the robot queen. That girl knows she can do some robot. Now, I can't do it like her. She still can do that robot. And she even got it down. You know, they done modernized it. Now the little young kids put that little tick in it. She got that too. My baby sister. All righty, you guys. Today we're going to be Miss Nosy Rosie Graham. Now this is my kind of people. Oh, Nosy Rosie Graham, thank you so much for the These are super stickers, y'all. Let me put my cash up because they say that little ticker so small, y'all can't see it. I understand that because I can't see nothing small. I used to be able to see small stuff, but you know, them eyes, they fell on you. Y'all, let me tell y'all what I did. I gotta say some gossip about my family. I finally broke down and went to see my sister slash mom. I got a sister about she 98, right? And she was practically helped raise me because she was like grown when I was born and married. Well, practically. And she went to a Dunbar High School right there in Bessemer, Alabama. Now, I don't really know much about Bessemer because I left there when I was in elementary school, but she knew a lot about Bessemer and still got a lot of friends down there. She had the nerve to tell me that some of the most of the people down there in Bessemer is our kid folks. I'm like, oh Lord, oh Lord, I got to think about Wanda. I'm like, oh my God, hell no. She said, yeah, because my grandfather, my grandma. Hey, Charlotte Sanders, thank you for my birthday gift, the cash app. Hey, y'all doing it right, yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, but that's what she said. You know, everybody down there, probably your kid folks. I got to thinking about Wanda, girl. I'm like, oh hell no, oh no. So yeah, because that's what my grandfather was been down there all his life. So I guess he know everybody. But when my grandfather was similar to Kiki's granddaddy, we couldn't go no anywhere and couldn't spend the night at no anybody house and socialize with no anybody, especially if they were like Panda Bear. But hello, I'm gonna say Sanjay, Melita Blunt, Kevin Moore. Hey, Tweety Bird, I ain't seen you in a while. Tweety Bird, the other content creator in the house. Yeah, and any other content creator in the house, if you in here, you're welcome. As far as all of my co-hosts here, I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for the cash app. Thank y'all for the subscriber. Y'all know I'm getting on up there. Woo, Lord, y'all doing me good today. Anita Hendrick, thank you for the happy birthday cash. Yeah, come on, Anita Hendrick. Hey. Give it to me. Yeah, y'all, I get fast on my birthday. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing around my birthday. My kids will tell you that. Don't look for grandmama. Don't ask grandmama to do nothing. Don't ask me to babysit. Don't even look for me because I might be out somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. I forgot to put I'm coming. This is thank you for the cash app, babe. Now Justin Battle, thank you for the super sticker. You guys, y'all really doing me good, ain't y'all? The cash app come on my phone, so that's why y'all won't see it up there on the thing. And I'm on the big computer, so you don't see it. I guess I could put it on my phone up there. But the super stickers come. I can see the super stickers. So you guys, let's get started. And from time to time, I'll be calling you guys' name. I see Andrew Askew, Sweet Brown, happy birthday to me. Terry Woods. Hey, Trinity, at some point, there goes another content creator in the house. Valerie Owens, super sticker. Are y'all doing me good for this old lady? Good for her birthday, Miss Whoa, super sticker. Thank you. Y'all, oh yeah, y'all was getting ready to tell y'all some gossip, right? Y'all, now my sister she could be 100 by now. But she was making me mad when my brother got sick. He was in a coma. And she wanted to pull the blood. And I told her no. So by her being the oldest, she went to the doctor and told the doctor to give him a shot so he can go to sleep. We fell out over that, boy. I be like, okay, Andrew asked you, thank you for the cash out. But I went by her house today. I finally gave in because I was missing her. But her butt made me mad. I said, yeah, just pull the plug on her. And then we had to have a meeting. And then the doctor said she gonna use this. The doctor said no, he was gonna go by what I had told him. So I'm a nurse in the family. He was bleeding on the brain, y'all. He had been on the floor for a whole week. But he had the will to live because when the landlord found him on the floor. Hey, cash out from Lucille Brewer. Lucille, just about everybody in our family named Lucille. Even the person I'm talking about right now named Lucille. My sister. But anyway, what I was going to tell y'all is that she told the doctor, she'll tell the doctor that she the oldest, but she say goes. And she was arguing with the doctor said it don't work that way. It don't work that way when you're dealing with human beings. No, he said, I'm gonna go along, go give your brother a chance. Go give your brother a chance now. But I was happy I went by there to see her because she like a mama to me too. Yeah. And she's been there for me, you guys. You know, when I had got my divorce, she was there. I had to depend on her and her husband. Babysit while I work, babysit while I go to school. Yeah, food, anything you name, clothes. She was there for me. I had to remember all that to quit being so stubborn. So she was so glad to see me. But anyway, that's just a little gossip. I don't know if y'all ever went through that in y'all family when some people want to pull a plug on people and then the other ones want them to have the will to live. Anyway, I'm finna quit talking about that because y'all making me too happy. Hey, thank you, Tweety Bird. Thank all of y'all for my cash app. Thank y'all. Yes. We're going to get on to the program now. We're going to talk. Oh, y'all, this going to be a good one. I would like for y'all to engage with me, okay? Oh, thank y'all. Y'all, wait a minute, y'all. Oh, my God, I never had so many cash out. Y'all making me happy. I'm going to get up and do a cartwheel and a split for y'all. In my head, y'all, I still think I could do a cartwheel and a split. I be dancing with my little grandkids. I be on that floor with them. But anyway, y'all, today gonna may make you angry, but it is facts that we're dealing with. We have to deal with facts about what happened to our people. Today is about zoo. Yes, that's right. They had human zoos. Some of our ancestors, they put in zoos, and it wasn't in the South. It was in Bronx, New York. And there's plenty of them around here they don't want to talk about, but I'm giving y'all the one that was most documented and the one that was most famous. And the reason they had him in the zoo, he was in Africa, and he went, and you know how they go over there to Africa and promised this little African guy. He was like young in his 20s, you know, that a job over here. They had started a war over there in Africa. And so he was coming over here for a job and was going to sit at his family later. He had a wife and children, y'all, and they put that man in a zoo. They had a lot of I just picked that one. But well, they were saying that then they started making up excuse trying to prove that black people was related to monkeys, that we evolved from a monkey. But then scientists came out. Scientific evidence shows that some European got the same blood type as monkeys. It's called the rhesus factor. Now they have that rhesus factor. Some of them do. I don't think it's all of them, but some of them do have the same blood type as monkeys, you guys. And so lot of people be believing in all that stuff. It's nothing but white supremacists is try to make us look like we were inferior. Well, that was their excuse. We're trying to prove Darwin, he was some kind of scientist. Girl, they ain't bitten on no scientist. He just labeled himself a scientist. And that's what he was trying to prove. Because, said that we evolved from monkeys and then refused to say that they're the ones with the same blood type as monkeys, called a rhesus factor. This is I'm not trying to be racist, but these are facts. And then too, we're talking about Miss Bliss. We're talking about, of course, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, about the court case of martel. Y'all know the Fletchers have said that this man is broke. His house is under contract. Oh, and y'all know what I thought about? I thought about, you know what? Karma is something else. When y'all had two houses and you would not let your wife stay in one of them. Pick not one of them. She probably could have if she want to, but y'all see his kind of rage he go through. She didn't want to go through that hell and rage. She just took her kids. He wouldn't let her get the kids' clothes. Nothing. Not even a mattress to sleep on. You remember? She told us she had to, Mama Van said that the kids were sleeping on air mattress. And then y'all know bed bug. But hey, Michelle Hickman, bed bug, known as slow. That's all she talked about every year after year after year about them children laying on mattresses. And look at them now. She didn't stay on no mattress, but ain't nothing wrong with them air mattresses because I like them. I got one in there now. If I have a spare company, I got enough bed, I pull that air mattress up. They good, great when you having company over too. And then there's a time when I had to do that. When I got my divorce, I just left with the set on my back. That's what I did. I was so happy, y'all. All I needed was my refrigerator in my house, stove, and the rest was going to come later. I was happy in some cup. Me and my kids slept on that floor, but we were happy. I was not miserable no more with that man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my girls today, they told me, I got 3 daughters. It was the first husband when I left him. I've been married twice. And then I got a baby daughter. Their daddy dead. And then I got a baby daughter. Oh, the one that used to work for the Real Housewife of Atlanta. Her. Now, her dad was good to me. But anyway, you guys, let's get it. Ingo, Bruce, May, Yvonne, Tweeterberg, Nosy, Rosa, Graham. BT, you're so right. Hotel Martel would not let his kids nor his wife take anything from their home. And that's why he having so much problem. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. Every day on my way to go see my brother, I pass by that spot where he's supposed to be building his home. Thank you, Michelle Brooks. Okay, Michelle, I don't know if y'all can see that. It comes on the phone, y'all. Michelle Brooks. That's why I have to do it. So that spot where he building the home, I went by there 3 weeks ago. Looked like they did something. So my niece stay on that street. Yeah, my niece stay on that same street, y'all. And she said, well, Auntie, she said, well, I don't know what's going on with that house, she said, because they haven't done anything over there. One time, just that one time. One time, I don't know what's going on. They not working on it no more. I was boasting. I thought he had, hotel. Thank you, Regina Snyder. Cash out. Regina Snyder, y'all. Yeah. I thought that, who is this? Somebody at the door, y'all. Y'all talk to each other. Somebody at the door. I'm coming. turn the air on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, hey girls, how y'all doing? Yeah, so yeah, I went past that spot and ain't no work going on. Went no work at all. It's at a standstill again, you guys. At a standstill. So I do not know what's going on with Martel and his building. And like I said, I think that's why he mad because they expose him for being broke. Anytime he get really mad at anytime he get mad, you know he gonna come for Mel. Cause Mel was up there revealing that he was broke. Yeah, he broke. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get to the first thing. This is about the zoo. Let me This is about the zoo. Hey, Cinnamon Swirl and Emma Happen. Hello, you guys. Hello. Virginia Snyder, thank you for the cash app. And I guess, you could turn the TV on back there for them in the room. Cause I go in my room if y'all want to turn it on. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna talk about what is the RH factor because we're gonna go into the Dyring theory, which is the Dyring theory trying to prove that black people posters around every corner of the street. That black people evolved from monkeys. That's the name. Yeah, they trying to prove that black people evolved from monkeys, but they're the one with the RH factor blood. So yeah, let me see if I can find that first before we get into it. Oh. So, did you guys have y'all been enjoying yourself? I'm talking to you. I talk to the people. Do any of y'all ever heard of that about the zoo? Come on, y'all. I want y'all to engage with me. Have anybody y'all ever heard about the zoo? I can't find the one I want. I'm gonna put him on. Y'all could be looking at this one until I find the other one about the RH factor. Okay, video file. She should have grown. This that little girl used to talk a lot, ain't it? Remember her? Yeah, I remember you when you were really little. She used to talk a lot. Yeah, when you were real little, you used to love to talk. Yeah. Yeah, so bro be coming home, y'all. I'm so happy. I don't have to get up so early and we'll go down that road every day. I go down that road. I got to find out. Here it is. This is called, his name is Otto Bingo. He was in the, yes, I know about yeah, here you go, about the human zoo. That Sharon White, melanated energy say Otto Bingo from the Congo was placed in the zoo. Yeah, it was more, baby, but that's the one that's most famous. Is this a history? They tried to hide the fact that we were in zoos. Yeah, they tried to hide that. This country is riding to the core. This is about human zoos. When they put our ancestors in zoos. Never forget your ancestors. I forgot, y'all. Forget that everything allegedly American educational and entertainment. This is not our history. This is their history. But you guys need to be aware of what's happening to our people when they're on this soil. Now, what made me pissed off when I was reading comments underneath that, and most of the people could see this and call our people creatures, and that we were better off in zoos. Okay, here we go. y'all. This not the South.
The placing of the boy in the cage with the monkey is an outrage. The Negro race in America has a hard enough time as it is in getting away from the prejudice that's closely related to the monkey without having a member of the race placed on exhibition.
Leading men of science from Harvard and Princeton and Columbia University was saying that Africans were midway between an orangutan and a human being. So 100 years later, it should not come as much of a surprise that many people still cling to these notions of European superiority, African inferiority.
The year was 1859. 3 months after Charles Darwin published his book On the Origin of Species, American promoter P.T. Barnum unveiled a new attraction at his popular museum in New York City. It featured what was described as the
Thanks for the cash out.
man monkey. Visitors were told that the creature had been captured by hunters in Africa, who discovered a race of beings roving among the trees and branches like apes and monkeys. Museum staff declared that the creature had been pronounced by scientists as a connecting link between African blacks and lower animals. In reality, Barnum's so-called man monkey was an African-American man named William Henry Johnson. Thanks to Barnum, Johnson spent much of his life on public display as an evolutionary missing link, sometimes in a cage. Many reporters at the time were happy to promote the deception. The New York Tribune declared that Barnum's performer seemed to be a cross between an ape species and a Negro, while another paper declared,
"The head is shaped like that of a monkey, but the face is more like that of an African Negro of the lower order. It has been pronounced by naturalists as a specimen of the connecting link between man and monkey."
Many more supposed missing links were marketed to the public at freak shows throughout America. In the 1880s, there was Crown, promoted as living proof of Darwin's theory of the descent of man. She was described as a perfect specimen of the step between man and monkey. Actually, Crown was a young woman from Southeast Asia who suffered from hypertrichosis, a rare genetic condition that produces excessive hair. In the early 1900s, there was Congo, the ape man, usually exhibited in a cage next to a chimpanzee. Most of these early presentations of missing links were crude hoaxes put forward by hucksters, not scientists. But the quest to dramatize the lower stages of human evolution eventually reached far beyond freak shows. It ultimately involved the most elite members of the scientific community, and it was given a platform at one of the most celebrated events in early 20th century America. Today, Forest Park in St. Louis is a place for walking, or riding a bicycle, or spending a quiet Sunday afternoon. But more than a century ago, it was one of the most visited locations in the entire United States, the site of the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. Attracting more than 19 million visitors, the World's Fair was known for its lavish neoclassical buildings, its 22-story high Ferris wheel, and the public debut of innovations such as the X-ray machine and the ice cream cone. But the fair had a darker side. Organizers imported thousands of indigenous peoples from around the world to be put on public display in what was essentially a giant human zoo. Unlike fruit shows, the human zoo in St. Louis was created with the cooperation of America's scientific establishment. The man behind the human zoo was anthropologist William McGee. One of the nation's leading scientists, McGee had already served as acting president of the American Association for the Advancement of Science. In 1903, he was asked to head the anthropology department for the World's Fair. McGee had grand plans of presenting the story of human evolution by displaying representatives of what he considered lower stages of the human race. McGee's plans reflected the ideas of mainstream anthropology at the time.
Anthropology was kind of founded on this idea of mapping civilization from the highest to the lowest, right? With the lowest at that time said to be Africans, and then you sort of move up. Leading men of science from Harvard and Princeton and Columbia University was saying that Africans were midway between an orangutan and a human being.
Like many scientists of his day, McGee drew inspiration for his ideas on human development from Darwin's theory that humans had evolved from ape-like ancestors.
Darwin's theory provided a template for categorizing Africans as biological inferiors. His impact created a bandwagon effect on many scholars on both sides of the Atlantic. Africans were demeaned with terms like savages and compared to animals. Admittedly, some of these comparisons were used before Darwin, but after Darwin, they increasingly took on the authority of science.
Darwin argued that the break in evolutionary history between the ministers demanded that Ota Benga be taken off display and be offered an education.
Because these were men of science who
This is the life of Ota Benga.
Ota Benga went on display in the Monkey House on Saturday, September the 8th, 1906. The next day, a sign was placed on the cage explaining the new exhibit.
The African pygmy, Ota Benga. Age 23 years. Height 4 feet 11 inches. Weight 103 pounds. Brought from the Kasai River, Congo Free State. Exhibited each afternoon during September.
Thousands of New Yorkers came to stare and laugh and debate the meaning of the display. Is it a man? Some of them wondered. Newspaper coverage brought even more people, and in just a few weeks, the zoo drew nearly 250,000 visitors. But the notoriety also brought controversy. New York's clergy, in particular, were horrified at what they saw as a dehumanizing spectacle. First to speak out was the Reverend Robert Stewart MacArthur, pastor of the city's Calvary Baptist Church, one of the largest Baptist congregations in America.
The person responsible for this exhibition degrades himself as much as he does the African. Instead of making a beast of this little fellow, he should be put in school.
Ministers from New York's African American community soon organized a protest committee. After visiting the zoo and seeing Benga for themselves, they were horrified.
They thought it was outrageous. They clearly saw a human being who appeared to be afraid, who was being heckled and jeered at and things thrown at him, and he was being, debased on the hallowed grounds of the New York Zoological Society in New York City.
The ministers demanded that Ota Benga be taken off display and be offered an education. James H. Gordon, superintendent of the Howard Colored Orphan Asylum in Brooklyn, appealed to the zoo to end the spectacle.
If Professor Vernon found difficulty in disposing of the boy, why did he not apply to us? We would have seen that he was well cared for.
Gordon also denounced the way the young African was being used as a prop to prove Darwinian evolution.
This is a Christian country, and the exhibition evidently aims to be a demonstration of the Darwinian theory of evolution. The Darwinian theory of evolution absolutely is opposed to Christianity, and a public demonstration in its favor should not be permitted. Neither the Negro nor the white man is related to the monkey. Such an exhibition only degrades a human being's manhood. We do not like this exhibition of one of our race with the monkeys. Our race, we think, is depressed enough without exhibiting one of us with the apes. We think we are worthy of being considered human beings with souls.
Samuel Werner tried to deflect the criticism, denying that he put Otabenga on display to show that he was somehow subhuman.
If Otabenga is in a cage, he is only there to look after the animals.
Zoo director Hornaday meanwhile declared that the black minister's protest was ridiculous.
Though a believer myself in the Darwinian theory, I had no idea of using the exhibition to enforce it. The boy is on exhibition simply because the public wishes to see him. He is well treated and happy. To say that the boy is placed in the cage to show his similarities to the monkey is nonsense. He is much more intelligent than many white men whom I have known.
Hornaday made clear that he wasn't about to shut down the popular exhibit.
The exhibition shall certainly be continued, unless the directors of the park decide otherwise.
But the leaders of the New York Zoological Society were pleased by the display. Henry Fairfield Osborn even congratulated Hornaday for the excellent press coverage, commenting that Benga is certainly making his way successfully as a sensation. Spurred by Hornaday, the African-American ministers decided to appeal to George McClellan Jr., the Democratic mayor of New York. McClellan was the son of a controversial general during the Civil War, who had tried to unseat Abraham Lincoln in the presidential election of 1864. The elder McClellan openly confessed that he was prejudiced in favor of the white race, and said that he couldn't learn to like the odor of either billy goats or Negroes. The younger McClellan now refused to even meet with the African-American ministers, sending out an assistant with a dismissive note referring them to the New York Zoological Society. The ministers then went to see Madison Grant, the Zoological Society's secretary. Grant was a prominent member of New York Society. A graduate of Yale, he received a law degree from Columbia. He was also a trustee of the American Museum of Natural History, a counselor of the American Geographical Society, and a founder of the Bronx Zoo. It would have been hard for the ministers to find someone less sympathetic. Grant was an open racist who thought blacks were an inferior race and regarded those who had parents of different races as mongrels. Within a decade, he would write The Passing of the Great Race, a book which championed Nordic supremacy and keeping blacks subservient to whites. The book was reportedly praised by Adolf Hitler.
Wow.
After African-American ministers criticized the zoo for trying to use Otabenga to prove Darwinian evolution, the New York Times weighed in again.
The Reverend Colored Brother should be told that evolution, in one form or another, is now taught in the textbooks of all the schools, and that it is no more debatable than the multiplication table.
As protests continued, increasingly rowdy crowds came to the zoo in order to visit the pygmy. On Sunday, September 16th, 40,000 people converged on zoo grounds to see the city's
40,000
newest
people
sensation.
chased that man.
According to press reports, the mobs chased Otabenga around the zoo all day, howling, jeering, and yelling.
Wow.
Some of them poked him in the ribs, others tripped him. All laughed at him. Benga
Wow.
responded by shooting an arrow at his tormentors, after which zookeepers caught him and returned him to his cage. As both crowds at Otabenga became...
So what y'all expect for him to do? Just let them beat him up or tramp over him? This is such human thing. But you guys know the RH factor, the Rhesus factor only is in Europeans. Scientists say that now. And it's also in monkeys too. Europeans has the same, some European has the same blood type as Rhesus, the Rhesus RH factors as monkeys. But they put it on us that we evolved from monkeys when we are the only humans. They are Neanderthals.
Unruly, Zoo Director Hornaday grew increasingly defensive. He now claimed that he had decided to exhibit Otabenga in a cage simply for convenience.
We had no platform that we could place him on, and this big open-air cage was the best place we could find to put him, where everybody could see him.
Eventually, the continued controversy made Hornaday want to wash his hands of the whole affair. Ultimately, an agreement was reached to move Otabenga to the Howard Colored Orphan Asylum, and later to a seminary in Lynchburg, Virginia. There, nearly 10 years later, Otabenga shot himself to death. Benga,
I don't believe he shot himself, but that's what they say.
Had expressed a desire to return to his native Africa. But by 1916, the continent was being further ravaged by European powers as they fought.
Yeah, like that was an example to keep him in a zoo because they were having war. Okay, Miss John Hickman. She says she's RH negative. I'm talking about the Rhesus. I know what the RH negative factor is. I know that. That's rare. I'm talking about the Rhesus. Now let me take this down. Yeah, I know about the RH factor, RH negative. This is what I'm getting ready to explain is the ones that's directly related to the Rhesus, not the one. We do know that some people are RH negative. Yeah, it's rare. Not a lot of people are RH negatives, mostly A, B, B, O. Then you got your RH negative. Now, scientists have found out that there are a particular bird. I don't know why they name it Rhesus or why they name it RH, because people start relating that to the RH negative. But there are two different blood types. And I think they want to confuse us because it's related to Neanderthals. Y'all do know that we are the only human being. Africans and blacks are humans. Everybody else is fall on the Neanderthal, right? The hair that they have on their head is not hair. We have hair. That's fur they got on their head, like any other animals, like the gorilla, like the orangutan, like the monkeys. That's fur on their head. It's not hair. Okay? These are facts. I'm not telling y'all no lie, but Miss Hickman, I know about the RH negative. Yeah, I know about the RH negative. Not to get the RH negative confused with the Rhesus, you guys, because, we have many people. It's rare, but we have many people with the RH negative. Let's see what this guy is saying. I couldn't find the one that I wanted to. But here we go. I got this on Facebook. It says, I hope y'all can see that the RH, the European RH Rhesus monkey factor secret is not the same as the RH negative, you guys, okay? Don't get that confused. Here we go. Let's see what he's saying. Okay. Oh, I got to turn it down.
If you had done a little research, Guess what his genetic makeup is? That's right, rhesus monkey DNA. Now see, that's not fiction, that's fact. You know, what they do is called projection. You know, they don't want you to know that they're the actual part monkey. You don't believe me? That's too bad, but information is free. I suggest you use it wisely.
Yeah, yeah. It's only they got the same DNA strain, and it's called the rhesus monkey factor. But then what they do is project. They project and say that we are the ones that are related to the monkeys. My grandfather told me a long time ago when I was a little girl, anything they tell you is the opposite. Anything they tell you that's negative, they're talking about themselves. So that's what that is. But you guys got to start studying. You got to know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with some cold-hearted people. These not all of them now, not all of them, but not enough of them. These people are so cold-hearted. Did y'all see how they were 40,000 people was chasing that boy? And then got the nerve to complain about he had an arrow that make them leave him alone because he was, throwing arrows at him. But they promised him a job when he came over. Now, the first time, he came over twice now, y'all. The first time Otto came, they had him doing something, but he was not in the zoo, right? He went back home and... he went back home for a while, and then another white man came and promised him a better position, whatever. I don't remember what position. He thought he was married, had children. Yeah, he was going to go on and got a better position, making more money. And it was the second time that they tricked him and put him in the zoo. And he did. Everybody believe, most African American don't believe that he shot himself in the heart. Where did he get the gun from? We were not in 1902. Black people was not allowed to have guns, but they say he shot himself in the heart. Nobody don't believe it. They claim he committed suicide. I don't believe it. But yeah. But anyway, they kept him so long, and they put him in an insane, and called him crazy, put him in an mental institution, and that's where they say he committed suicide, y'all. But he was not the only one. There were others, but this one was the one that was well documented. Yeah, I remember my studying and seeing where they would have a lot of them. They had Indians too, some Native Americans too. They would be out there in the yard and they throwing peanuts at them and yeah, I got to find that one and show that one to y'all because there was a lot of them. They had y'all know how you go to the zoo and you got that fence and you looking over the fence at those animals. That's how they would have the Native Americans and the blacks in the zoo. They were all up north. A lot of y'all like to say that the South was bad, but the North was just as brutal. The whole earth, not just the United States, but the whole earth was brutal for us. And then, all right, y'all, we're going to go on and get to Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys. That was sad. And if you go to YouTube, y'all, and look him up. When I'm telling y'all something, I just do a little surface of it. But I mean, for y'all to go and find out what's going on. Y'all probably did not know that y'all were the only human beings. We are 100% humans. We are. Everybody else is others. Neanderthal. Everybody else is born with that on their DNA, the same thing as monkeys and apes. We're not. Okay, who is this? All right. Dr. Edward Robinson Jr., the author of the African Genesis Sign, established the fact that African created all the math. Yeah, sign. civil and religious system which governs civilization. Thank you, Arlita Jordan. Yes, we civilized them. They were still living up there in them cages, y'all. They are a new people. We were billions of years on this earth before anybody else evolved. Now, I think they say that the earliest history that I got, even white people don't know where they come from. We run around here, they be telling us we don't know where we come. They don't know where they come from. Our only thing they can trace themselves back to the mountains in Germany. What was that mountain called? Some of my co-hosts, I think it was called Georgia Mountains or something, but that's where they were living up there in them cages. And we were already had advanced civilization, advanced technology. We ruled the world. And when they came out of them cages, our people had to teach them how to stand up on and walk like a man, because they was all on all fours like animals, right? Taught them how to bathe, how to brush their teeth, comb their hair. We taught them math, science, everything that they did is everything that they got was copied from us. And then there was Mrs. She here, Miss Sean Hickman. Miss Sean Hickman, I've been trying to hook up with her, but me and her have so many different hours. Miss BT, this ties into us being the Israelite. So, Miss Hickman, do you want to come up? Oh, you at work. Me and Miss y'all, whenever Miss Hickman, what you do is you get with me on a time, and then that way me and you can hook up, because your time is so different from mine. Because I really don't. I know about us being the Israelite. That's where your specialty. I'm sure if you was on Facebook, you probably got got in Facebook jail a lot, because I looks at the Israelites a lot too, and I tried to teach it when I was on Facebook, and they always would put me in Facebook jail. Okay, so she says she's available now. Okay, well, come on up. Let me send the link to you, because I've been I want them to hear this. Okay. Okay, I'm sending you the link, Miss Hickman. You could come up for give me about 10 minutes. You can do a 10 minutes right quick. But anyway, we're going to talk about the Jews. Lord have mercy. But they first was carved, that y'all do know that they're over there. I sent you the link, Mrs. Hickman, for you to come up. She's going to tell y'all about the Israelite and who are the real Jews. All that tie into who we are as a people, you know. But I do know that it was in the 40s, by 1940s, when they put those Jews over there in Africa. Well, Israel ain't nothing but Africa, y'all. So they carved out that place and made it it's in Africa. It's like in 1940 when they put them over there. And I think, we don't get, do you want to come up, Miss Hickman? Marshawn Hickman, I threw the link for you, but we don't get reparation. Y'all do know that they get reparation. I think it's every year, but we don't get reparation for our Holocaust. Y'all know we don't never get reparation. Every time we ask for reparation, they got to do a study on it, but they don't have to study nobody else. That's what they do. Yeah, she trying to come up, you guys. But meanwhile, I'll be reading stuff. I think she read it now. All right, here she come, y'all. This is Miss Sean Hickman coming up.
Hi, Miss Black Titanic. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hey, beautiful.
Hi, Miss Black Titanic.
Hey, thank you for being here. Okay,
y'all
you can take. Teach the audience about the Israelites and the Jews. Who's supposed to be the real Jews? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it sounds like I can hear an echo or something, like I hear double.
You hear double? Oh, could be because I am. Is it my microphone? You think? You hear double, but you are very, very, very clear to me. Can you just go ahead on and teach? Is that bothering you? I don't know what it could be.
I hear you, and yes, I can teach. It's just a lag, so it takes about 10 seconds for you to finish, and then I can hear me
Okay,
say
well,
what
we
I'm
have to
saying.
work through that, baby. Just have to work through it. I can't do anything about it right now. This string yard. Sometimes it just freeze up on me.
Yeah. Okay, so um, a lot of people confuse us with Africans because we came from, like the land of Africa, but there are like over 50 countries in Africa. So our people are from West Africa, the Igbo tribe. I don't have like my notebooks and all that, but we are technically not Africans. The Africans sold us into slavery. So they don't like us. They are not us. They are not the same of us. They are not Israelites. They are Africans. They from the land of Canaan. Africa is not the motherland. The motherland is Jerusalem. That's really where we come from. That's like why in the Bible he said Jerusalem is the mother of all, which is the free land, right? So, but this all started back with Pharaoh. When we was in captivity, those are ancestors, right? That's who we come from. And after God sent all the plagues and all that to Egypt because Pharaoh would not free us. And then so he had Moses going up there trying to get Pharaoh to free us, and Pharaoh was being real stiff necked and hard headed, and then that's how they ended up crossing the Red Sea and all that stuff. But they've made a lot of markings in the land and like rivers, like the Nile River, all that stuff. Esau has divided the land. And when all of part of that was just one area, they used to be able to walk to Africa. But
Wow.
now, then when it was all said and done, they was not able to walk. But if you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 through 14, it talks about the blessings we would have or receive if we followed the law, statutes, and commandments. Verse 15 through 68 talks about the curses that we will endure as a people if we did not follow the law, statutes, and commandments. See, us as Israelites, we're a separate people. That means we're special to God. Like you said, Miss Black Titanic, we're the only humans on this earth. But it's not just the blacks, it's the Hispanics and the Native Americans as well.
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Colombians, all the dark people. We are really all the same people. We're just from different tribes. If anybody ever heard of the Lost 12 Tribes of Israel, that's all of us. And you could Google the 12 tribe chart, and it'll break down who the 12 tribes are today.
Mm-hmm.
So we the Israelites. We're special people. We need to do different things. Why are we celebrating July 4th? Number one, we were not even independent. Why are we celebrating Christmas? Jesus wasn't born December 25th. He was born in the springtime. It talks about that. Like everything rebirths in the spring. All the flowers blossom, the trees, all the leaves fall off in the fall, and then everything rebirths and is green again. So how could the new year be in the middle of the winter, dead winter? It
Everything
just
is
kind of makes
good.
no sense, right?
Yeah.
Easters don't lay eggs. I mean, Easter bunnies don't lay eggs, you
Rabbits
know?
don't lay eggs. Right.
Yeah. We're not supposed to celebrate birthdays, no pagan holidays, no pagan holidays whatsoever, because you see, that's why he killed Job's family, his daughters. They was out there celebrating their birthdays and stuff. You know, we're not supposed to do those things, but we so indoctrinated in this Christianity. We need to come up out those Christian churches. I'm sorry, y'all. I know it sounds blunt, but it's the truth. Our pastors go to theology school. That's taught by Esau, the white man. You think the Bible say they shouldn't even have our book in their hands, let alone be teaching our people anything. They can't teach us. How they gonna teach us about us? You know how the white man came about? When Cain killed Abel, God cursed him and made his flesh white.
Yes. That's in there too. It's yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. And then when Esau and Jacob was born, Esau was red all over, hairy and red all over. You see, they never had to talk about the color of Jacob because he was a black man. So no, they didn't have to reference his color in the Bible.
Yeah, you know one thing I noticed what about Christians, they always want to quote John 3:16 that God loves everybody. But right there, I remember reading it when he said he hated Esau, but he loved Jacob. So God do hates, right? Can you explain that?
Mm-hmm.
Explain that, cause a lot of people they always want to quote John 3:16. I don't think they know what's above and what's below it.
Right.
Amen.
Right. I think it's in Malachi 3 where God said he loved Jacob and he said, Jacob have I loved and Esau has he hated, because he only created Esau to punish us, to be our form of punishment. That they were our vice for punishment. But what happened was they took it overboard and they put us into slavery and did all what they did.
Yes.
But
So
God said,
go on.
God said Esau was the border of wickedness. I don't have my notes, y'all, to give y'all these scriptures, but y'all could look them up. You could Google what I'm saying, and they'll give you the book, chapter, verse.
Well, we can see that the border wickedness. We can see that how they rule the earth all over the earth. Is just not the United States; it's the entire universe. They rule it with wickedness. Yes. Well, thank you very much, and hopefully you and I can connect. This is so interesting. I would like to connect again with you. What you need to do is just give me a date and a time. I'll be at your mercy, because I know you said we were 3 hours away. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys,
you're welcome. And excuse me, you guys, I'm looking crazy. I'm at work. I work from home, so I don't have to get together. But I'll be together for when I come on, the platform next time. And I just want to say one last thing. You guys keep in mind, like you said, Miss Black Titanic, we were all over this earth. This earth is ours. This world belongs to us, and we will rule again. But all the Chinese was black. Vietnamese was black.
Yes.
All those people were black until the white man came and assimilated and start raping our people, and then they eventually just start being with them. So keep that in mind, okay? All those other nations started off black.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see y'all in the chat.
All right. Thank you so much. Wow, that was great. That was great. I sure enjoyed that. You teaching me. That was great. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys, that was awesome. I thought that was, ooh, Lord, that she went deep into the Bible. She was way, way, way back, you guys. Try to give us some understanding of who we were in the Bible, right? Jacob and Esau. That was two nation born, y'all. Esau was the white nation and Jacob was the dark race. So this is how all this came into existence when she talks about the Bible. Okay, Arlita Jordan, Flora Hooks talk about the pagan holidays are representation of money. That's all they be wanting. It's money. It has nothing to do with your morals, your values, no nothing. It's just one day. It's a day that we make all of them rich, especially around Christmas. Y'all know they get rich on Christmas. Thank you. That was good. I would love to hear more. Yeah. I've been trying to get me and her been trying to hook up, but she always working. So we're gonna get it together. But y'all could go hear what she say. Y'all could go let me put this up for y'all. Y'all they're out there. I follow IUIC, which is a Israelite organization. That's the one I watch. It's a lot of them, but I watch a lot of them, and especially in Atlanta. Y'all do know I originally live in Atlanta right now, but I'm here taking care of bruh. I've been moved out of Huntsville, but they are deep in Atlanta. I love it. You go down there and just stand up there and hear them teach. I learned a lot because when I was in church, I didn't learn anything. I just started when I got in my 40s, I started, listening to the Israelites, and they really would. If y'all want that Bible broken down to y'all, that's who y'all need to, because they break that Bible down to where you can understand. Okay, you guys, let's get into love and marriage, Huntsville. I know y'all. I know you guys ready for that. Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. Love and marriage, Huntsville. So what I need y'all to do, I was monetized. So my last one was about Miss Fletcher and them. I need y'all to go and like that, because it's not a lot of likes, and that's how they pay me, by how many likes I get. That last video I put up, y'all make sure y'all go like that. Make sure y'all likes all of them. All right, here go Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Later, Leo, y'all. Kevin Moore agreed, but there are other books that never entered the black. Yeah, you should find his name. Like button. That's right, Leo, y'all. My God, please learn my country color. Used to call him Yahweh. All things allegedly on this channel, fair use, educational, and entertainment purposes. So y'all don't know Chris like to dance, y'all. Yeah, Chris. Chris like to dance. And I must say he's a great dancer, you guys. Yes, he is. Chris be on TikTok dance. Once again, Martel has involved the Fletchers in the middle of what we have going on and literally subpoenaed them without a heads up even to our court date So, y'all hear that? He has subpoenaed the fletchers, you guys. Now, he want to involve all of his friends in on Melody's court case, right? And this man have not 1 ounce of maturity in it. He's mad at Melody for not allowing him to hurt her. He's still mad at Melody for not allowing him to cheat on her, you guys. So what he gonna do? He gonna be devious. He gonna be backbiting, backstabbing behind even his friends that did not tell them. Y'all heard what Melody said. Did not tell Mr. Fletcher, did not tell Miss Fletcher that they were going to be subpoenaed. He did not even ask Miss Fletcher would they want to do it. As a matter of fact, his revenge on this girl is very, very serious. Let's see what they're saying.
During court. Yes. Did y'all know y'all was being subpoenaed? No. Let me text you. Come on. Once again, Martel has.
So you heard that, right? They did not know that they were being subpoenaed. And Martel is nobody's friend. Nobody's friend. Not one person. I don't know what he was thinking about, but he actually was thinking about revenge on Mel, and he was thinking about revenge on this woman, and he was thinking about getting her back through his friend. Now his decision to act on such a dark fantasy. His fantasy is so dark about his wife. His fantasy is that if he could get others in to testify on him, whether it's the truth or not, then he would be justified. Now don't forget, it's all about winning. It's always about hurting Mel. Let's see what the Fletchers are saying.
I don't like being subpoenaed to court. You know what's so crazy? Even whenever, it's like every witness even that he had, honestly, even his own, like, mother, and the people he subpoenaed, were like, it was like, what have you witnessed? Both of them stuff. I saw both of them. It was weird.
Miss Fletcher, she's very disappointed. Just disappointed in that Martel will have the nerve to subpoena her. She said she hate going to court. She hate being subpoenaed. But what she did was told the truth. Even her husband, he says that he wasn't lying for nobody. He was not going to perjure himself.
So crazy, even whenever, it's like every witness even that he had, honestly, even his own, like, mother, and the people he subpoenaed, were like, it was like, what have you witnessed? Both of them stuff. I saw both of them. It was weird. It was weird.
Was everything okay? No, lost it though from court. Melody and I, we had a big showdown in court. She took the stand, I took the stand, my mom took the stand, and Chris Fletcher, he took the stand, and Marcus, who's Melody's brother, he took the stand as well.
So, of course, y'all just heard that Chris Fletcher said that he is not going to jail for you, Martel. You want such a revenge on this woman until you want everybody else to participate in your revenge on your wife. You got such a low opinion of your wife, and you think everybody else is supposed to have a low opinion of your wife. You are so immature. Now you finna bring your mama into it. You know, brought the friends into her. You see that they wouldn't have it because Mel hasn't did anything but being good to you. You are mad because this woman broke up with you because she no longer will allow you to hurt her. Let's see what he's saying. He's sitting up there confessing.
Crazy to say that, we have to pull friends and family into this court thing. So today,
now who look, what friend? You brought the friends in there. You did. You subpoenaed these people. They just say you who is we? Is you. You are delusional. What's wrong with you, man? You brought these people in here telling us something we. You just wanted to humiliate this woman in court. That's what you want. It's all about winning to you. You wanted to win her finances. That's what you want. At the same time, make other people have a lower opinion of male. Let's keep it going, you guys.
I'm digital mom, so it's tough. To me, it was hurtful, And you know what? And it was hurtful for me too. But I just hate the fact, y'all in a courtroom about y'all's kids. And that's crazy. Why we got to be up in the courthouse? Yep. These people ain't taking care of your children. These people don't care.
Remember, it's your son. It's your son that got them in the courthouse. It's not these people. It's your son.
It's tough. To me, it was hurtful, And you know what? And it was hurtful.
You know what was hurtful? That they did not humiliate a male. That they did not have a low opinion of male. That was what was so hurtful. What was so hurtful is that it did not go in your favor. And as for you, ma'am, you right here, your son is no good. And you sit up there, you try to call Mel a deadbeat woman. Say that Mel was lazy. Your son did everything. But you knew you lied to the audience, but you weren't willing to lie on stage. You know better than that.
For me too. But I just hate the fact, y'all in a courtroom about y'all's kids. And that's crazy. Why we got to be up in the courthouse?
Because your son got in the courthouse. Your son had them in the courthouse. Now listen, let me tell you something. You don't need to tell it straight to your son. She was fair to you during that divorce. She didn't even ask you for anything. But you want to pull her back in court. It's just an act of revenge. And that act of revenge, you felt like your son felt like he was going to get in court by using everybody else.
These people ain't taking care of your children. These people don't care. I guess you didn't get to see much. Because I think you don't understand about 4 minutes. What am I supposed to do? Everything that's been going on. We talk about it all the time. So you have
y'all hear that? We talk about it every time. So in other words, with Mama here, he's supposed to, he sits up and tell her what to say when they start filming. But see, that's where he was disappointed. He told her what to say and she wouldn't do it. She said she is not going to jail for you. She is not finna lock up. What's wrong with you, Martel? You think that you are so intelligent and so manipulative that you think you can make other people do what you want them to do. Like Miss Fletcher, like Mel. And back to your mother. Let's see. Yeah, Miss Fletcher and Miss Nelson up there. There is Mr. Fletcher. All these people you pulled into your mess. And Mr. Fletcher right here, this man is intelligent. This man is a millionaire. He's not finna mess up his money, his job, and lose everything for you. But one thing he said to you, was that I told you what was going to happen, but you wouldn't listen to me. I told you that this day was coming. Yeah, so let me go on and hear what he's saying.
An opportunity like that, you're supposed to be sticking it to him, Mama. And when you come up there and Like you didn't say much. That disappointed me to the core. When I'm in there, and they ask me a question, I give them the answer. I ain't volunteering nothing. You're supposed to, because he asked you a broad question. Well, I ain't even used to doing all this crazy. So, when they come to me, that's you handle it. You my mama. Yeah. And then, my son. And you're supposed to show up and show out. Well, you know what? You show up and show out. I did. And you did. And that was matters. Chris, you know what I'm saying? Are you talking about that? Yeah.
He's definitely a clown, though.
I felt like Chris everything he answered. I would. I say Chris ain't going to jail for nobody. First. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. You knew Chris wouldn't know about nothing. Then my attorney started asking about the house that he's currently in because Chris has a list. So my attorney, his thing too has been how many times has Martel moved at this point since you left? Isn't it about to sell? Say what now?
He's broke, y'all.
So he might have to move again? Ooh, child. Can you imagine the stress? That's why he probably asked me to
Plumber.
For real.
Y'all heard that. I told my mama to stick it to him. Is he broke? Yeah, Mel and Miss Fletcher and martel. Is he broke? Yeah. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. You're watching the OWN Network.
It's getting a little too deep, so I'm gonna repeat it again. I want you guys to understand one simple fact. I got emailed today, or it was a DM, and the young lady was telling me how she feels as if that since she has held this man down, she has been with him through his lowest of lows, and she's proven that no matter how he treats her, no matter if he cheats, no matter if he's upset, she's going to stay there to hold him down. And she asked me this simple question, and I want everyone to understand it. When she asked me, she was like, Ace, isn't this person going to reward me later on for the fact that I'm holding them down right now? And the thing is, I know a lot of you watching right now, you're going to act like you have never been there in your life before. But let's be honest. Sometimes love will make you do some things that's outside your character, like mess with your rationale to the point where you think enduring pain and discomfort and toxicity is going to eventually get you what you want from a person. That as long as you continue to pour into that person over and over and over, and you don't worry about being poured into, eventually that person is going to reward you with a wing, reward you with matrimony, reward you with them kids and that white picket fence. You keep thinking that in your head.
Yes, he did, Ace.
Because you in love.
The nerve of it.
Not with yourself, but with them. You keep thinking all that porn is going to eventually get reciprocated to you, and you find out later on that you have poured into a person only for them to take what you gave them, leave after they've broken you, and take all that goodness and pour into somebody else. Let me ask you the simple question. How many toxic relationships have you endured with the hopes of getting a reward at the end, only to see that man go to another woman and give him that ring he was supposed to give you? And I said this in the video before they cut us off before. I'm glad you didn't get that ring. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope you are too. I'm glad he didn't give you that ring. I'm glad he went and gave it to somebody else and not you. But how many times have you endured and you helped build a man, build a boo. You went through all this toxicity and all this holding down, only to realize that all he did was hold you back. Hold you back years. The only thing he put in your life was a baby.
Wow.
And some kids.
Yeah, that comes now.
Not fulfillment. Not healthy pride. And I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes when we are in love, we get so twisted. I need everybody to hit the share button. Everybody hit the share button that's right now, watching right now. We get so twisted in our mind and so love drunk. And I call it love drunk because it desensitizes. We get so love drunk that we don't even see what's happening. You don't see that this person is leeching you.
Wow.
You understand me?
And that's it, you guys. I hope some of you ladies listening to that, because y'all heard what he said. A man will drain you dry, and I don't care how much nurturing you say you want to do. He don't care. You go on to marry somebody else. You hear that, coleslaw? You hear that, coleslaw? Coming from a man's point of view, I don't care how much ass you get him, how much sex you get him, it still ain't gonna be enough. He don't want you, he don't want you. Is anybody wanna come up now? Y'all saw that man, he act like he literally hate that woman. I've never seen so much hate. He was mad at his mother. He like, mama, you was only on that stage for 4 minutes. Why didn't you stick it to her? And the lady, she's sitting up there, she did what she's supposed to do. Yeah, but we talked about it. Now that goes to show you, he be telling his mama what to say when she be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That be scripted, because for real though, that lady has suffered since Mel not in her life, y'all. When my brother be up there at that hospital, she worked at nighttime. That's hard work. Can you imagine being that age and you gotta go mop and scrub floors? I'm in a hospital, not even in somebody's house, but a whole big old hospital. But I admire her. She better than coleslaw. She old enough to be coleslaw mother. That woman get out and work every day. Coleslaw, a young girl, all she do is lay on her back for finances, and got the nerve to try to look down on Carson, calling Carson a stripper. With Carson, no way. With Carson's out there trying to make money and feed her family. She wasn't finna lay down. She wasn't finna lay down and let her family starve. Yeah. Woo, Lord, y'all. Let me tell y'all what's going on. I told y'all I passed that site where he building that home. Karma. I don't even know if the home gonna get built. But I do know one thing. Y'all see, I think he done dumped Belinda. And something's going on. I wonder if Belinda's trying to, what's going on with that home, that building or that site, and him and Melinda. Now Belinda on YouTube like she on Mel's side. Now all these women sitting up there hoping that they're the one. You know, she's saying that, she don't like the way Coleslaw do Mel. Yeah, she wrote a long letter about how Coleslaw disrespected Mel, and she think it's wrong, and she feel like Martel should check it. I'm going to put that out, but I'm going to put it out on the next video. Yeah, Belinda did it. And I'm like, well, you know what, Belinda? You got a lot of nerve. You sitting up there and took pictures with this woman's daughter, turn her too. You was turning her just like Melody did. You was turning Melody just like Coleslaw. Coleslaw turning her with her children, and you were too. Because you took a picture with Boss Baby and said that was your bonus child. And then delusional bedbug, better known as Coleslaw, she think those her kids now. She think that Martel is going to get custody of those children, and they're going to be one big happy family. She called them her kids. And Don said, my God, you're the one delusional, claiming kids that you didn't even birth in the world. And she only claimed, she said 5 kids, y'all. She only claimed the children that's by Martel. That's just how sick she is, and left little Paris out. That's just how sick she is. I'm going to put an invite. Anybody coming up? Y'all ain't coming up, then I'm going to close it. Anybody want to come up and talk about this? We're going to talk about what's going on. Now, I think that that's why, the reason I played this is I think that's why Martel released Bedbug, because he was pissed. That pissed him off that he will be exposed like that. that he would be exposed for being broke, y'all. That pissed him off. Anytime he get pissed off at Mel, he gonna send the bed bug out. That's right. He sent her out. Yeah, she's supposed to clean up stuff. The clean up woman. Oh, the clean up woman. He sent her out to clean it up, but she's so dumb till all she did was incriminate him and her. Yeah, that's what he did. He wanted everybody to talk about Mel being sexually promiscuous. So he gonna put her out there. And then I don't know what that lady have against Mel, y'all. Y'all, what do y'all think that blogger have against Mel? She act like she hate Mel. Mel haven't done nothing to her. Well, I'm gonna read y'all comments. If nobody coming up, I'm gonna read y'all comments and call it a night. Hey y'all, bro coming home Monday. Did I tell y'all that? That brain is something else, y'all. I went in the room today. He was alert. I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah. iPhone unavailable. What the hell they talking about unavailable? Yeah, I was trying to show y'all a picture. What the hell is this? I need to cut this thing. Never seen nothing like that. Unavailable. Yeah, so he'll be home Monday. Now his problem is he just get confused sometimes, y'all. Now look, he up walking, very energetic because he walks every day. Even since he's been out the hospital, he gonna get up, he gonna go for that walk. And then he'll get up and clean up every day too. He love a clean house. That's why I don't understand not Martel. Martel can have keep a clean house, but them Scott boys act like they can't clean up. They act like they can't clean up. My brothers and them had to clean up. Yeah. My mama didn't never make us take out garbage, but they had to clean up. I would take the garbage out anyway, but that was something that they had to do. But they had to clean up just like we did, because my mama said that you ain't gonna always have no wife. You got to take care of yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my iPhone. Y'all ever seen that? iPhone unavailable. Look. I don't know what done happened to my iPhone. Anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all about this book. This book is called Angels in a Time of Trouble, The Ending of Time. Now, I pulled it off the market. I just say this to show y'all. I was selling these so fast. I pulled it off the market because everybody has to. What that young lady said, everybody got to have a personal relationship with their higher power, Yahweh, whatever. I'm not here to change nobody's mind about their religion. I'm just here to state facts and the truth. Now, that's all I'm here to do is give y'all facts. But a lot of stuff that I wrote in this book, I don't like to tell everybody, but I have visions, you guys. And my vision be so clear to if I tell people what's going to happen and it happened, they call me a witch. Yeah, I've had some people scared of me. They run when they see me. Because I tell them what I seen and then it come to pass and then they get up and they run from me. But visions, our ancestors have always had visions and dreams, especially some of y'all call them dreams, but some of that stuff be vision. You know, sometimes you can see a person, you be like, I know I haven't seen that person somewhere before. But the truth of it is, maybe you just had a flash of that person's face in your dream, but it was a vision. But I have a lot of visions. But the time that I wrote this book was in 2004. It was about all these disasters that so many hurricanes, tsunamis, tornadoes, all that I kept seeing. So I just kept writing until I got a book. And all that has come to pass. Them tsunamis has come to pass, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, and a lot of other stuff that I saw was in there. I even got when they invaded the White House up there. I saw that. I saw that in '04. That's in there too. Y'all remember when they invaded the White House up there? Oh Lord. I said them would have been black folks, they wouldn't even been able to get on the lawn, man. They tore up that White House, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to go. I thank all y'all for being here. I'm give everybody a shout out. Flora Hooks, thank y'all for the cash app. Thank y'all for my birthday. Now y'all know I ain't coming on tomorrow. Tomorrow is third. Ooh, tomorrow is the day. Yeah, I may come back with a dance for y'all. And I'm almost 10,000. It's been slow getting there, but I'm getting there. 10,000 strong. Flora Hooks, Kevin Moore. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome. Angela Senior, Gene Campbell said if he had a gun, he should have shot some of them first. Yeah, he probably would have. You saw when he had that barn arrow, that's what he was doing. That's why I think that man didn't kill himself. Angela Simeon. May, what's up, May? Alita Jordan, where you been? See, I know my Alita. Flora Hooks, pagan holidays are representation of money, especially around Christmas. I know all them stores. Everything in the Bible is for teaching and hopefully understanding. Yeah. Do you teach a Bible class? Alita, brown eyes, thank you. That was good. I would love to hear more. Flora Hook, hey, Nosy Rosie Graham. For some reason, I like to say that. Nosy Rosie Graham. What that mean, Nosy Rosie Graham? One day you tell me what that mean. My son hit me. That girl. She said she didn't have her notes, but that was so interesting. Sheila writes. She have her note, but I sure liked that. Now let me read what Lady Leo said. Kevin Moore agreed, but there are other books that never entered the Bible. Yes. Seek and ye shall find. His name is Yah, not God. Please learn more. Princess Charlotte is real. Yeah, the letter J. The letter J. We do know that that's a new alphabet. So Yahweh, Yah. My grandfather would call him Yahweh. Get the King James version with the Apocryphy. Tweeterberg, my family studied Islamic way of the Quran. So we got so many different. I don't want us to get in no argument over religion, Christianity, whatever. We're just here to state the facts. And what y'all do, everybody got to have their own personal relationship. Like I said, I've grown so deep in my spirituality that I don't claim nothing. I don't claim Christian. I don't claim anything. I just say I'm spiritual. Tweety Bird, Flora Hooks. My advice will also have your own personal relationship with the Alpha and the Omega. And that's the point where I was at. Y'all know I used to just go out in the woods. I got so tired of the church and all that mess that was going on in the church. And I just go out in the woods by myself and just isolate myself and just try to find out who I was. How was I related to this earth and this universe? And I just came out with just having a personal relationship, you guys. But I'm not knocking nobody on here. I want to hear from all of y'all. Because we can learn, right, y'all? We can learn. My son, he said, I'm sick of a peel-head, martel, pea-head. That's a good one. P-head Martel. Oh, who was that called him a clown? That clown, he's a clown too, y'all. Aisha Hobbs, Realty. I learned something new today. Thank you for saying that. That made me feel good. Hey, and chat in the bushes. That's right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Who is this? Good for us. It brings tears with great joy. The book is about one Pacific people. Too many books that confirm it. That is why we must come together as a people. It has already been written. Don't y'all know we came together as some people? We will be one power, will be so much power. Power. Delisa Warrior. Hey. Hey, Brett Titanic, happy birthday. Michael Bird speaking happy birthday. May. Let me see. I'm trying to call y'all before I go. Jean Campbell says she enjoyed everything. I think that's it. AC, the whole family is dumb. dumb is it. Everybody he go with. Ain't nobody going to jail for hotel but coleslaw. You know what? This book, I got so many, but this book right here that I wrote, it's all beat up. It said The Thug's Passion. Women who love to date bad guys. Now, let me read this to y'all. Women who love bad guys. He handsome, wear a three-piece suit, a.k.a. martel. He wears his jean off his butt, a jailhouse tattoo, and gold chain around his neck. He hangs out on the street corner. He hangs out in the boardroom with his grill showing, smiling, and hustling and scheming and conning people. That's why I love to bring this book out when Martel come out, because that's all he do, scheme and con. And he done con Melinda too. Melinda, you done got land for this man. Oh my God, this is the craziest shit I ever seen. And Coleslaw ain't going nowhere. She don't care. He can screw around everybody on earth. She gonna hang right on in there because she want to reap the benefit of whatever he get, whatever crumb, because she too lazy to work. Okay, convinced that you're in love, passionate nights. Oh, chocolate ladies, you crave him. Like an addict who needs that next six, you crave him. Gotta have me some martel. Oh, Lord, I gotta wait for martel. Martel, I've been all the way around the world with every woman there is, but I crave him. I gotta have him. You know, he's the last thing that a nice girl like you need. Well, we can't call Coleslaw nice. Cause one adventure with him can get you killed or have you put in prison because the thug's passion is your world. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm out of this book. I need to reorder. It's the thug your thing. It's a thug your thing. And let me tell y'all something. Some women just love thugs. AKA, y'all be wondering about what's her name? Over there at the Real Housewife of Atlanta. Guess what she like? She haven't matured. This book right here, I wrote this book. I wrote this book because that's what I was just so attracted to the wrong men. Every man I got had the same personality, just a different body, y'all. They were just thugs. They were like Martel. Yeah. And then I had to go inside. Sisters, and check this out. And then I discovered it was me. It was me. It don't have nothing to do with them men because I didn't have to pick them. I didn't have to choose them. I didn't have to be with them. And when I wrote that book, I got through, I be crying, snot running everywhere, just crying so hard because I've been hurt over and over and over, just repeating the same old thing until I finally got it. I was about in my 30s now by the time I got it. But when I got it, I got it. And after that, them old kind of men didn't approach me no more. Once you get it together, some of these men know they can't approach you no any kind of way, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm finna go. That was just, I didn't do, I just was thinking about the thug's passion because somebody said, ain't nobody going to jail for hotel but coleslaw, my son Hickman said. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all, and love y'all so much. Thank y'all. Y'all won't see me tomorrow because tomorrow is the 6th. I'm going to be doing whatever I feel like doing. Bye. 7:44, my neck of the wood. Still early. Bye, y'all.